see it, man. If you can do this right here, you're a bad boy. You're a bad boy. So, yeah. I don't have to worry about opening up that back door. Sweet, man. Good morning, y'all. It's Sunday morning. We're gonna go over here and do a yard, do a little bit of bushes, and then we're going over to the bamboo site. Okay, y'all, so we just pulled up over here to this one. We're gonna do the bushes. Bo's already started on them, y'all see. She give me 120 to do the bushes, 120 to do the yard, so 240. We'll be over here about an hour. And we're right down the road from the bamboo site. The bamboo site's like a quarter mile from here that way. So, yeah. But this is one of the ones that we need to get done before Thanksgiving, and it's a bigger one, so, and it's close by. So, yeah. I don't know how much video I'm gonna get today, but you know, it is what it is, y'all. Oh, ain't no joke, y'all. Man, let me go a little closer. Yeah. All right. Front row, y'all. Y'all hear that machine? It's nice and silent. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear it? Let's get this door down. Ooh, nice and quiet. So I'm gonna go over here and work on the burn pile real quick. It's just right here. So we're gonna turn the air on just a little bit. We need a little bit of air on our. The location of these things are nice, man. Of the air vents. Look, you got an air vent right there, blowing right on your neck. And look, there's one right there too. Y'all see it back there? And then there's another one right here, right behind that screen right there. And then there's another one right there. Wow. So yeah, plenty of vents, man. Okay. It's real jerky, man. I'm gonna have to get used to this thing. When we drop the tooth bucket. Let me raise this door up, y'all. So y'all see how that log rolled off? I don't know if y'all, I guess y'all can see that. That's why I put a dirt mound up where it can't roll through the woods. So let's go and pick this thing up and get it. All the pine pretty much done burned. Yeah. That down right there for now. We'll grab some of these. Let's grab some of these pieces that are on this side so we can kind of consolidate everything just a little bit. See, I'm so jumpy on the damn thing, and this is the slowest track setting is. I can't set it any slower. T190, all that dust, I'd be breathing that crap. This fire ought to start on its own pretty good. I had it real hot yesterday, so. Grab his. It'll be pretty easy to get going again. Let's see, it'll take about 10-15 minutes. There it goes. This is that stump from where I cut that big tree inside the fence the other day. Yeah, it ain't burned up yet. It's been in here for, well, 4 days or so. So you can see it already starting up. So I'm gonna grab this right here. See these? See, that's a big piece of lighter knot right there. That's what we call fat lighter, y'all. Let it get going good. If the pines up was all sappy, I said sappy. Yeah, we got a bunch of pine branches over here we need to get. But y'all look right here, and I don't know how good y'all can hear me, but if y'all look right here, you see I'm on the turtle. Like the track settings, you can hit that, and I'm on mile. So, and you see how jerky I am on it, so, yeah. And that's, the RPMs you hear right now, that is the RPMs of the machine. And then you can go here, and you go to the vitals, and that's gonna tell you everything, y'all. You can figure out how much weight you got on the machine by the pressure on the left front and left right. See, there's no weight on the machine other than the bucket right now because they're both exactly the same. So, telling you charge, I mean, it tells you everything. The battery's charged, the alternator's charging at 14.75, but I would imagine this thing right here, it probably will not run without an alternator. Well, if the alternator goes bad, you're gonna know it because it ain't gonna run. So, yeah, all right. So there's no sense in stopping everything. It makes the day, for a guy like me, it makes the day so long. I told him, I said, just hang tight for a minute, let me get this fire going. And he's like, cool. Because I didn't want him to have to walk all the way down here. Take that stump out, man. Because that's just terrible, man. You come down the road, it'd be nice to have this nice and clean and neat, you know? So y'all see all the stuff that we got in the water. All right. A lot of this I'm not going to be able to get to. See, if I had a big load of dirt, I could put a big load of dirt right there. No, see, Bo's going to be all up on the machine. No, you're not gonna. See, this is the thing about it. I gotta tell him everything. Hey, you're not gonna put that nowhere around here. Take it up over there in the woods. Hey, on the other side of that bucket. See, this is what I'm saying, man. I don't know, dude. It's just irritating. I don't want to. I mean, you pull up on me when you got, you know. I mean, you don't want a mower nowhere around you. Fucking around this water and everything. Okay, y'all. So I dropped Bo off. You know, you can't give him too much money, and I ain't trying to let him work a lot and get a bunch of money, man. So I just let him do the minimum, man. He did good though, but see, you can't. You know, that's why he's not really a good help, because well, you can't let him make a lot of money, because then he just loses his mind. I mean, literally, for real. So I didn't want him to help me any longer today, because I would have had to pay him more money than I felt like he can handle. The last time I gave him good, you know, a long day or a decent day, he didn't show up the next day. That's, you know, that's the nature of it. So once I found out that he didn't want to go to Sarah's tonight and he's going to run the streets, I realized right then, because see, at first this morning when he got in, he had worked a deal with his aunt. You know, she's going to let him crash there for $20 tonight. It's supposed to rain and everything. So when he got in the truck today, that was my thinking, okay. And it's a shame, I know that, you know. Anyway, when he got in the truck this morning, him and Sarah worked out a deal. The first thing he said, hey man, I need to work enough to where I can give Sarah 20 to stay tonight, and you know, and be able to eat and shit. So I said, okay. I'm thinking to myself, okay, so we'll go do, you know, 2.5 or 3 hours of work right around the house, and I'll give him $60 or $70. You know, but once I told him that, right, and we got to working and everything, and we did 4 small properties. Now I had more to do, and I'm fixing to do another one right here by myself. Once we got to working and everything, he's saying, man, I don't want to go to Sarah's, man. You know, I'll call her later. You know, once we had talked about how much money he was going to get. So that's when I cut it off. I don't want him to finish up with me or whatever, because I didn't want to give him $70 or $80 and then drop him off in the street down here in the city. Then so he ended up getting $50, and I dropped him off in the street. You know, and that's on him. You know, he was only out here about 2.5, 3 hours. So thing is, I wouldn't even have worked him at all if he was going to run the streets down here, because he's going to end up getting killed down here or getting arrested. So, and the more money he has, the more of an idiot he is. So once he saw that he was getting money and everything, and it wasn't, and you know, and he wasn't going to have to work all day or nothing, he knew then that he wasn't going to go to Sarah's, no matter what he told her this morning. When he got in the truck this morning, Sarah came up to the truck, and they both came up, you know, when he got in the truck, Sarah came up to the window here, and she's like, so what about what time y'all think y'all gonna be done? I'm like, I'm not sure. It might rain, blah, blah, blah. But I knew that Bo could for sure earn, you know, $70, give or take, right? If we did everything, you know, and probably gonna be working maybe 4 hours, you know, something like that. But that's what he does. He'll wake up and be grateful to those around him, like his Aunt Sarah. But then when he gets money in his pocket, he don't want to go around her. He wants to wait till he's broke and then call her desperate. See, and I told her, hey, Bo don't want to come back, but she was asking me, you know, if she wanted to be home. She needed to be home when he got there. I said, he don't want to come over there right now. And once I found that out, I cut the day short for him. I'm not gonna feed the monster. So instead of him getting $70 or so, he ended up with 50. And he owed, but he had already spent 10 of that this morning at the store that I gave him in cash to buy a biscuit and whatever. So at the end of the day, he got out of my truck, gonna rain here in the next hour and a half or so, with $40 to go to his Aunt Sarah's. He's got to give her $20 or she's not gonna do it. So if it had went on and, you know, did what he said he was gonna do, then he could have made, you know, $25 or $30 more, something like that. And, you know, go to Sarah's. But once I knew he wasn't going to Sarah's, I wasn't generating no more money for him. Don't matter to me. I got a place to stay. So, but I'm not going to feed that. See, most guys like me that have a guy out here like Bo, they would just continue working, continue generating money, and, you know, let Bo do what he do. I knocked Bo out of that work for his own protection. So, you know, and I don't care what anybody really thinks about that. You know, a lot of people say, well, you're taking advantage of Bo. Yeah, you're not going to take advantage of Bo. There's way too many side vices that you got to deal with when you're dealing with Bo. You got to front him money. You got to go pick him up. You got to you got to make sure that on the jobs that he's, you know, doing what he's supposed to be doing. There's a whole lot more to working Bo than just, you know, hey, go do that yard, you know. So, yeah. But he did help me with the two that requires 2 people. So that's all I cared about. The other ones I was just gonna, you know, do on the way home, and we were gonna end up over there at Sarah's house. See, if I had known that he didn't want to go to Sarah's, I would have done things totally different. But I was trying to end up at Sarah's house. So now I'm kind of, you know, but I don't really, you know, this is the bed and breakfast I'm fixing to do here. Really easy. It's just about mulching the leaves up. So y'all see, there's not, well, I mean, there's a pretty good bit of leaves. This will be about the last time over here. I charge 80 for this one. And I don't charge any more for the leaves or any less. I charge the same as I do mowing. So, but a lot of that backyard back there, I'm not gonna have to do anything, just run the mower. In the front here, I'm gonna blow it, you know, I'll put you on time lapse, man. I'm gonna do it, blow the ditch out, you know. Easy stuff when you got big blowers and stuff, not a big deal. And the leaves aren't that heavy. They ain't like the leaves up north, man. All right, y'all, I'll kick it. Y'all see it, man. We'll probably have to come back one more time, so that's why I didn't really get it hardcore, you know. I mean, I got it up. This tree right here is about done, but the woods back there are not. So yeah, y'all. It's Sammy time, man. And so y'all notice I don't have the brand new Exmark on here with 100 hours on it. I got this mower's got 1,000 hours on it, and that mower right there has got 2,500 on it. So, and I've been using that one all day because it's the one that's got the mulching blades on it. All right, y'all, I'll kick it. Y'all remember this, don't you? Told you wouldn't even be able to see it in a week. So it looks real good, man. Holding up good. And that dirt's hard.